All right, my crack mechanics are doing final checks on the car. Everything look good, Mock? Does it look good? How about you, Shelby? You think the car's looking good? Is it ready to go? I think the car's ready to go. What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel. So I'm just coming at you real quick. It's Thursday. This video should be up same day. Trying to get things finished for Power Tour. We are going to try, as long as I have internet where we're going for camping, I'm going to try and do a video every single day of Power Tour. That's the hope, hopefully. We did a few things to the car. Obviously, I had to add more stickers because why not? But no, really, we took the car, we got it aligned over at the school. You can see it doesn't have the crazy camber that it had now that we got the QA1s on it. So, looking a whole lot better. We got all the detailing done. So she's looking nice and shiny, until we hit the first rainstorm. And we got half the stuff packed. Now, we're taking two cars this year. We're taking the 66, and sadly, because old Uncle Buck is not agreeing with me, we're actually going to be taking Jessica's Jeep. Either hers or Max's, but I think hers. So our big camping tent, because we got a 3-room right here with the kitten on it, it's not going to fit in the trunk. Yay. But let me show you what we got packed so far, what we need to pack, and what we're going to do. So obviously, you guys see the tent. Hey, Mock. Mock. Hey, buddy. We're going to need that. Yeah, we're going to need that tent. Now, technically, I could take the posts and pack them in the car and throw the tent in the back seat, but I'm taking Kenzie and Haley in here. So, yeah, I don't really want to pack up the back seat too much, especially when we're going to have duffel bags. I got enough room for maybe 2 duffel bags in here. You can see I got my good racing jack in there. I got to put my impact in with the screws. Got my Hercules bag down here. Now, a little something was added to my trip. You can see I got a lot of detailing supplies in here. I got my buffer in here. Yeah, lots of stuff to do on this trip. Here's all our chairs. So let me grab the impact batteries, and then I'll explain to you why I have all of that. All right, got our impacts. I'm glad you reminded me. Thank you. So the reason why I'm bringing the buffing supplies is my friend Alex from over at Something Something Garage. He's originally going to take Bad Grandpa, which was a really cool older Torino. Sadly, last week, he lost his dad. Sadly, I know that pain all too well. And he decided that since he was going with his girls, that he is going to drive his Pop's Mach 1, and his girls are going to drive his Brown Recluse instead. So he and I were talking, and I said I'd bring my buffing supplies, and we are going to polish up Pop's car and make it as pretty as possible to give him a good ride. Possibly, I haven't heard yet back from Austin, but I know Austin's bringing his Cyclone, Auto Adventures with Austin. I'll link him below. And Something Something Garage, if you don't know them. But I haven't heard back from Austin yet, but I may stop in and help him with the Cyclone also. So, classic Mustang and auto detailing. I mean, I guess we can do mobile detailing like that. But I'm more or less trying to help out some friends on our way down and make it a nice drive instead of a, ball out crazy, nothing but to get there so that we can wait. So, hopefully y'all are prepped. Hopefully some of you guys get to make it. I know some of my other friends like Dan and Danny aren't going to be able to make it this year. They're buying property and don't really have the fund. Well, shouldn't spend the funds when they're trying to buy property. I know Newbern's going to be there. My friends Mike and Joe from up at the old car channel, they're up in Canada. They're actually building a building right now, so they don't really have the funds and the time. I know Jerry from the guy with the Fords will be there. I know Treadware is going to be there. The QA1 crew is going to be there. I'm trying to think of who else. Pretty sure Junkyard Digs posted that they had a vehicle to come, but I don't really know or talk to him, so I can't confirm. So it's going to be fun. We'll be hanging out with him. I know Isaac's bringing a car from Cars and Cameras. So Isaac, it'll be fine. He'll be bringing a car. We're just going to go out. We're going to have fun, hang out with who we hang out with. I'm probably hanging out a lot with Alex from something garage. I mean, he and I are pretty good friends, so I'll probably be hanging out with him. I don't know of too many other people going this year. If I do, I just forget and I suck. But just wanted to catch up with Jens. She's going on Power Tour. We'll see you guys on the road, hopefully, or hopefully we'll see you at one of the venues. I'm going to try and find a spot where I can hang out and talk to anybody that wants to talk. And, just try and have a good time and record it and bring you guys along. Now that we got that over, I'm going to do a quick, 5-second update for you. Uncle Buck. Uncle Buck is in the progress of getting work done. It's really fighting me. And here's the problem. So she did get some water in her, and I think some of it got inside the dashboard. So I started pulling the dashboard apart and just kind of ran out of time for a little bit. And some idiot, not saying any names, left something on the dash. And, it doesn't look the way it should anymore. So I talked to Dalton from Pole Barn Garage. If he has a spare, I'm going to have him ship it to me. Toss him some cash from one of his parts cars. But we're going to do our best. Story of my life. But I think it's got an electrical issue because I had it running and driving. It ran great. Shut it off, went in the house, came back out, didn't have spark. Then other times I'll have spark. It'll start, and then it'll lose spark. Or other times, it's acting like it's not pumping fuel, which that's a new fuel pump, so unless that thing's scrap, which is possible. But after Power Tour, we're going to fight with this some more, see if we can get Uncle Buck on the road, so you guys can all finally enjoy it. We're also doing a thing later in the year. I'm either going to take that, or I'm going to take that. Either one is going to be fun, but that's in October. I'm not talking about that right now. I'll give you guys more of that later. Let me head to the back and I'll show you more. All right. This is the other thing. A lot of you guys are asking about this. I promise you it's coming. Got the motor back here so I can start prepping it out. Transmission sitting right there. Obviously, I've been kind of working, trying to get things cleaned up here. Still got a little more to do. But I'm trying to get my fab shop set up, getting all the garbage gone, so that I can work on the rat rod. It's tacked together. The frame is kind of where it was last video. I really have a lot of want to work on it. But here's the problem with this truck. And I'm always transparent with you guys. Thankfully, I've been pretty lucky and I haven't had too many issues to really record. I'm sure that's going to change probably this year, knowing my luck. But the problem I run into is I have never built a suspension before. So obviously, this is a full custom frame. So I have to learn and make sure I have it all gusseted correctly so that it's safe. I have to learn how to build a 4-link for the rear. And I'm probably going to do a U-shaped front with a straight axle. Well, here again, I've never done that before. So I have been researching and studying, trying to figure this out. And it's coming. I promise you it's coming. I just want to make sure that I do it right. Because though it's a rat rod and though they get thrown together, I'm still trying to keep it safe. Because not only me, I don't really care about me, but my kids want to be involved. Cindy wants to drive it, and I want them to be safe. So that's what's taking me so long. I'm trying to learn. I think I have to move this overlap back some, or I may put it underneath and lift it a little bit. I don't know. But that's why I got some stuff back here. Plus I was cleaning up the front garage. That car will come in time. I'm not mentally prepared for that yet. 2 more I want to update you on, but I know this is one of the popular ones. So, Pop's truck, it's going away. The frame is rusted up front, so it's no longer safe. I have a friend of ours that are going to get the body panels, and I'm going to take the drivetrain. I don't know if I'm going to put the whole drivetrain in something, or just the motor, or what I want to do yet, but this is going to go away. Which leads us to this. The cover finally tore. So, we're going to get this put inside. This is my mom's dream car. It's a 1971 Mach 1. This car, as you can tell by the twist-in hood pins, is an original Ram Air car. It was an automatic Ram Air 351 Cleveland. So we're going to get this inside. We're going to go over it. And I'm hoping to fund this build. Mostly myself, but if I can get a couple of sponsors, I'm going to do it just so I can build exactly what she wants. I have another car that I'm kind of like DD Speed Shop. And I got another car that I'm going to put together, make it look like a car, try and get it running and whatnot. And then I'm probably going to put it up for sale just to get extra funds to build this one. So I'll show that one off here in a second. This is a car I don't know if I've ever shown on the channel. This is a 65 Mustang, 289 automatic. This car has actually documented 27,000 original miles on it. But it's got some rust. It needs floor pans, which I think I have to put in it. I got a lot of parts here. Original dash. I got extra doors. I got the hood. So I think I'm going to take all these parts and I'm going to try and put this together enough, fix some of the rust, put this together enough, show what it can be. There's the original 289. Show what it can be, show what can be done with it, and I think I'm going to ship it down the road. Kind of hurts me to say because I kind of wanted to do some things with it, but I have so many projects and so many things I want to build. This car's not going to happen for a while. So we might as well get rid of this one, get the money out of it that we can, and then we'll put that towards Mom's Mach 1, which is her dream. And I kind of want to give her her dream before she turns 80. She's only 66 or 67 now. So I kind of want to give it to her before she can't enjoy it anymore. That's the parts car for the Mach 1. You can see it still has the good back glass. It does have some good parts, but overall it is shredded. So this is the suspension. Oh, hey, it's got a key in it. How wild, I didn't know that. It has the suspension, the rear end, all the good bits. But you can see like the front is just completely shredded. So this is our parts car. Not a huge deal, just slightly painful that I'm tearing up a Mach 1 to build a Mach 1. And the last one, my 68 Skylark. Remember how I said I was going to have a drivetrain out of a Ford truck? Yeah. I think this is going to get the interior because my interior is pretty shredded. And I think this is getting a 5-liter. So that ought to piss off a few purists. but that's for another day. So I know it's kind of a little bit of an update, nothing crazy. More or less just prepping for Power Tour, tossing the video out there, letting you guys know we are going, and letting you know that we are going to be dropping some videos. So, like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed it. Until next time, we'll see you on the flip side. All right, my crack mechanics are doing final checks on the car. Everything look good, Mock? Does it look good? How about you, Shelby? You think the car's looking good? Is it ready to go? I think the car's ready to go. But we got to make sure the mechanics think so. You're really not inspecting properly. You want to check under the dash? No, you're just going to sit there? Find you a mechanic that's not this lazy. At least that one's working.